Kindergarten, we're going to finish our awesome Truffula tree bases today. Your Truffula tree bases have gone through the kiln and they are nice and hard. Now you can see they're no longer gray. Now they are white because they have gone through the kiln and been fired at almost 2,000 degrees. So what we're going to do today, now that they are nice and hard, is we are going to put paint on them. This is one that I did last year, and I used some dripping last year, but I don't like it very much, so I'm not going to do that this year. But this is the same kind of paint that we're going to use, and you can see it is shiny. So the paint we're using today has a shine to it, and it will dry just like that. So this is the base I'm going to paint today. You're going to have 4 colors to use today when we paint. At your big table group, I will have each of the colors there, and then you can walk to the table that has the pink, or it's kind of a red color, the yellow color, purple, or blue. Now as the week goes, I may have to change the colors depending on how much paint I have left, but you will be able to move from table to get the paint you want. Right now, the lids are still on, so you're gonna just take the lid and put it on the plate. This helps the paint to keep from drying out. So I took it off the blue, the pink, the yellow, and now the purple. And we've gone between tables before when we've painted, so you know that this brush is for the purple paint, and you're just gonna leave it on the plate when you leave. I'm going to decide how I want mine to be painted today. I don't want my base to be so stuck and have so much paint that it sticks to this paper. So I'm gonna start today at the top. I think I'm gonna start with this bright pink color. It's actually a fluorescent color. I'm gonna dip my brush in. I'm not dipping it in up to the metal part. The metal part is called the ferrule. You don't want paint to get inside the ferrule. So I'm just going to use paint on the tip. Please use that tip when you get to your paper and your base today. This is going to be your mat. We're going to be painting on the mat, not on the tables. And we're just going to brush on the paint. You can see it's a little bit thick, and that's okay. So we're going to paint our whole base today. This paint can be a little bit drippy, so be careful. I'm going to paint all the way down the side here. And then I know that I want this second section to be a different color, but because I'm already using the red, I'm going to keep using it for my next section. And then it'll give the other bit time to dry as well. So I'm going to go right down the sides. You can see that texture showing up now. Now I'm using this like a brush, not a crayon. You want to brush with this, not color. Go to my next section, skip one, do my next section. Anywhere on here that it's white, you're going to want to paint. So I'm going to paint all the way down the sides. This here, I think I have one more section to do, right? Yes, this one is going to be the red color now. Be careful because your hands are going to get messy. Shh. Brush all the way down the sides. See, I didn't get all of the paint in there, did I? So I want to brush right over that. I don't want to color. I want to brush. Now, you don't have to do stripes. You are going to look at the texture on your base today and decide how you want it painted. When I'm done with the red, I'm going to leave the brush right on the plate. Don't put it in the paint, put it on the plate. And then I think I'm going to do purple. Now this is what I mean, the paint is drippy. So when I pick up the brush, see how it runs? You want to be careful so you don't drip paint everywhere. I think I'm going to do purple here, cover it all up. So you get the idea. You're going to completely paint your base today. Next week, we will put in the Truffula tree branches and all of the little beads, the barbaloot fruit, or the truffula fruit that the barbaloots eat. Oh, See what I'm not painting? I'm not painting the bottom, because that's going to be sitting like this, and if it's on your paper, on your mat, it will then stick to your paper, and I will not be able to read your name. So do not paint the bottom. When you are done today, all of the brushes, I will be asking for people to help. All of the brushes will come back to the sink, and we will clean up all of the paint.